Yo, bro.
What's that?
Why is it that it only takes one ingredient to spoil the stew? Because right this moment in time, it really feels like this. It's that one person, one destructive element in society that's absolutely destroying it for everybody. And on that note, I just want to say to all the guys, all the watch heads, welcome to the resale market. Well, it was the... Hey, I ain't new, but it's about to go global now. Hey, welcome back to the Shoot Dog Podcast, episode 210 with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down like we always do, and please do check out all our social platforms. That's Instagram, that's TikTok, that's YouTube, that's the Patreon. What's the Patreon, bro?
Shoot Dog Podcast.
That's the one. And what is the Discord, bro?
Also, Shoot Dog Podcast.
That's the one, bro. I should just basically say, you can join us on the Discord and the Patreon. On, bro, what was that, bro?
Shoot Dog Podcast.
That's the one, bro. What we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. Try to take over the world. And this week, I have a doctorate as well.
A doctor? Oh, so what are you going to tell us, bro?
No,
Professor Q.
Now. No,
are you?
Doctor.
Dr. Q.
Everybody else get to be doctors with no proof, so I'm a doctor now.
I'll give you the Nobel Peace Prize as well, bro. Just for the sake of it.
No, I don't need the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm a doctor, though. Do that from now on until otherwise.
Oh.
808.
I see what you done there to your intro as well. Dr. 808 Q, aka employee.
Yeah. I'm a doctor.
You know what? Your moniker is becoming one of those names that's gonna scroll all the way through the bottom. It's gonna, look, bro. It's gonna be like coming through like a what do you call it? Like the news, breaking news.
So be it. So be it. Everybody else gets to be a doctor with no proof.
Let's make an abbreviation that doesn't exist for sneakerheads.
What you mean?
SHTJ, sneakerhead TJ. DR doctor, you know. I'm trying to make a moniker.
You change your name however you feel.
I might have to next week.
I'm just a doctor now, bro. You might be missing the reference, but there's some people out there get it.
Yeah.
If Kanye Bryant can be a doctor, I can be a doctor too.
Oh, bro. You only have to put. You could be a herbal doctor. Yeah, the herbal doctor, Dr. Q. What's up? What's up for this week? How's your week been, bro?
It's been. That's for sure. I can't say what it's been, but it's been the past 2 weeks because we took the episode off.
Yeah.
I do want to say before I say anything else, and this is gonna be a little long, so you're gonna have to forgive me.
That's fine. I'll let you see your piece.
R.I.P. Ted Turner, legendary television producer, legendary sports team owner, and so many more things. Formerly married to Jane Fonda, which some men in the world give him credit just for that. But
imagine, bro.
Yeah. Ted Turner, the creator of CNN, the founder of TBS, which a lot of people may not know because it was our Atlanta local station. Former owner of my Atlanta Hawks, former owner of my Atlanta Braves, had the stadium named after him, Turner Field. The last home before this current home of the Braves, Turner Field. Currently, the Georgia State University stadium. Former owner of WCW. That Ted Turner. Ted Turner was a pioneer in media. He was fearless in his pursuit of greatness. Everybody knows what CNN is. If you don't know what CNN is, that means you have never watched a television set.
Is CNN famous for those police chases?
No, CNN is the reason why we have 24-hour channels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
CNN
we get
is one of the first, if not the first, networks to broadcast 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh, okay. Got ya.
CNN ran the news over and over and over and over and over. If it was happening, CNN was telling you about it first at a certain point. A lot of people, hell, we probably owe being able to do podcasts to Ted Turner because he changed the media landscape in such a way that everybody had to assimilate to what he was doing to be able to keep up. Speaking of assimilating, again, the former owner of WCW, Ted Turner took all of the little local wrestling leagues and put them all together, brought the biggest stars from each region, particularly in the Southeast and it's the South in general, and put them all on one platform that he called WCW.
Yeah, come on, bro.
The world knows Ric Flair, thanks to Ted Turner. The world knows Sting, thanks to Ted Turner. The world knows, hell, the U.S. knows the Great Muta and Kabuki and so many other the Japanese superstars because of Ted Turner. So many wrestlers owe their notoriety to Ted Turner. Booker T and Stevie Ray, the Harlem Heat, got their big start in WCW. Junkyard Dog, legends. Arn Anderson, the whole Four Horsemen, legend. Jim Cornette, Lex Luger, you name them. Name Goldberg, former player for the Atlanta Falcons, got his start in WCW. You ain't know Goldberg been one for Ted Turner. You wouldn't.
Let's be honest, Stone Cold came
Stone
from
Cold.
WCW earlier.
Stunning,
from early on.
Stunning
if you know
Steve
history.
Austin.
Yeah, and then you obviously, when you come to what you call WWF back in the day, they told him you need a new gimmick. You can't have that Hulk Hogan look hairstyle. You need to cut that short, go bold, go make your own moniker. He did in WWF, but without WCW, he wouldn't exist. He's the face of the Attitude Era for WWF, in line with The Rock,
and Stunning Steve Austin, also a former member of the Four Horsemen, mentored by the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair. It's just a lot. Ted Turner, and I'm just talking about wrestling. Again, he was the owner of the Braves.
Oh, sorry. Didn't Eddie Guerrero come from WCW as well?
Indeed.
There you go.
Indeed. Owner of the Braves, owner of the Hawks, Just a lot can be placed on Ted Turner's name in a positive way. So yeah, just do your Googles. R.I.P. Ted Turner. I know a lot of this new generation probably don't know who Ted Turner is, but definitely a legendary figure in media, just in media, because all the sports stuff culminated the media empire that he was able to build. He had his hands in a lot of stuff. He put a lot of money back in the streets. If you local here in Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ted Turner's a legend. Also, R.I.P. Bobby Cox, the best manager in the Atlanta Braves history. He died a couple days after Ted Turner, ironically. Bobby Cox is responsible for a lot of W's under the Atlanta Braves name. Whole lot of W's. Bobby Cox got streets named after him, multiples, in different parts of Georgia. He's from Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just a baseball legend, Atlanta Braves legend, Bobby Cox. And third, but not least, Jason Collins. R.I.P. Jason Collins. Good, very good NBA player. A star role player, if you will. Not a star at all, but a star role player, social justice activist, if you will, and overall good guy. You'll never get anybody to say anything bad about Jason Collins or his brother for that matter. One of them played for the other team. I can't remember which one of them played for the alphabet team, but and he, really played in the NBA as a homosexual, which was groundbreaking in itself. I can't remember if it was him or his brother, but either way, because he had a twin brother. But either way, Jason Collins was a solid, good dude in the NBA community. A lot of people gonna miss him also. So, and he also played for the Hawks for some years. So, just RIP to 3 Atlanta legends of varying degrees. Obviously, Ted Turner being the most influential, but yeah, had to put that out there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to pay respects to legends, bro. Like that. That's good. I was as you was talking, I was just going through the list of all the WCW like wrestlers because I used to love I used to love wrestling back in the day, but especially when WCW was actually played on terrestrial TV for us. So we used to watch that, and it was ahead of like WWF because WWF was like more of a package program where you have to kind of buy it with something. So WCW was easy to watch, and bro, I just looked up the number 10 on the list of Diamond Dallas Page, bro. DDP. Yeah.
Ted Turner did that. Ted Turner did that. So you probably didn't even know Ted Turner, and he was a positive influence on your life.
Exactly. Before I even knew him, I know who Ted Turner is, but before I even knew him, he was an influence in my life. But yeah, DDP was like not the first one, but he was like one of those characters that the wrestling era pushed, but he was never meant to be pushed, kind of thing. He was like, his frame was never the Lex Luger or like big frame guys. He was just like one of those average guys. Everyman winner. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, DDP, I think he became champion at least once.
3.
Might have been through 3-time champion.
3-time.
I think the first or second time was through nefarious means. I do remember him kind of jipping his way to a championship because he was that type dude. DDP would do anything. Anything. It was just, I remember that one run where DDP would come out of nowhere and just diamond cut whoever was in the ring. That man would come. He would come from the crowd. A few times he climbed from up under the ring after the match, during the match, before the match. It did not matter. Diamond Dallas Page would come from seemingly nowhere and diamond cut whoever was in range. Like, he didn't care who it was.
Would you say that the diamond cutter was the RKO of its time?
Definitely, bro. We know moves just like sneakers.
We know.
Just like sneakers get remixed and collab. Moves in sports in general, not even just wrestling, but particularly since we're talking about DDP, the diamond cutter has been varied in different ways. Like, even with Ravison Rick Rude, the Rude Awakening, arguably the diamond cutter is a version of that. Stone Cold Stunner is a version of the diamond cutter. The RKO, like you said, it's just a very neck breaker.
Yeah, pretty much. Cody Rhodes does a neck breaker off the ropes. He jumps off the second rope and dives in and does a neck breaker. Yeah.
DDP, he could diamond cut you from anywhere. He would diamond cut off the top rope, from the floor. You could be trying to slam him. You'd be trying to suplex DDP, and he turned it into a diamond cutter.
Oh yeah, like, it's Randy. It's the Randy Orton variation of WCW before Randy Orton existed.
Speaking the fact that you brought up his physique, right, and the fact that he was just an average looking dude, you got to remember, for one, DDP is like 6'5", 6'4", something like that.
Yeah, but contextually speaking, against all the others, they beasts, bro.
Yeah, these dudes all buff and cut up and all this. No, DDP coming there with chest hair, forearm hair. He not greased up. He looked like he just jumped out the shower and come to the ring just like that. I mean, he wasn't no slob. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, no, he's ripped. He's ripped. But he's the type of average guy. He just walks off out the shower.
He looks like he go to the gym twice a week, maybe do some push-ups at home or something, or he just work a tough job, physical job or something like that.
And then
he get out of bed and diamond cut you.
Yeah, and then he jumps off the roof and diamond cuts you.
Bro, it don't matter. Off the rope, standing still, running, jumping. You doing the move on him, diamond cutter.
Yeah.
Dang.
you know he would have.
His promos was solid too. He was a trash talking genius.
Bro, the look, wrestling is like social media, right? They work off the reaction of the public, and it's live, so they have to kind of dynamically always be adaptive. So it's always really important that they kind of like hear the crowd and feel the crowd and go with the crowd. So to get people on board, you have to have the underdogs. Without the underdogs, it doesn't become entertaining.
No,
DDP
yeah, he was that dude. He was like I'm gonna keep saying it because that's how I feel when I see him or when his name is brought up. He was the everyman. DDP made all them backyard wrestlers feel like they could do it for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with professional sports, people often omit the behind the scenes work because they don't see it. DDP looked how he looked. He talked how he talked. But he worked hard, believe it. You couldn't become as notable as someone like him without putting in the hard work. He reminds me of Roddy Piper. Like, those are the type of guys, Jerry Lawler, those are the type of guys who make it look easy. You just don't know all the work they had to put in behind the scenes. Even Ric Flair to a certain point. Like, the guys who make it look easy, make it look natural, some of it is just natural talent, sure, but the hard work is there. You got to believe it. You got to know it. Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant don't weigh as much as I do, but he's 7 feet tall and he can shoot it from anywhere, and he make it look like he ain't even trying. But please believe he done shot more jumpers outside of the game than he ever will inside the game, and that's what counts. You get paid to practice. Most professionals will tell you they don't get paid to play; they get paid to practice. They'll play the games for free.
That's important.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was gonna say, I when I look at DDP, I always think he would have been a really good fit for DX. But he never ever joined. Yeah, he never ever joined the faction. He never ever joined the NWO either. Like when Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan came over to WCW, that he got invited to join him. He never joined him. He wanted to be his own soldier.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm never calling him by his stage name again. It's Terry Bollea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never joined up with Terry and the boys. And they split. Hell, that faction split as quick as it started. Because remember the Wolfpack?
Yeah.
With what was my guy name? The Mexican wrestler. Oh, I can't remember his name right now. I'm seeing his face. He was coming that looked out. And even the Wolfpack theme song had like a Mexican kind of vibe to it. Like a Latino rap vibe to it. Damn, what was his name? I can't remember it. But yeah, I remember all that. I was watching that week to week. I was not watching WWF at all. Like you said, WWF was cable exclusive. So if you didn't have cable, you couldn't watch. That was one of the great things about TBS, Turner Broadcasting Services, that Ted Turner gave us. We could see of course they had the pay-per-view stuff, but you could see all your favorite wrestlers weekly, twice a week.
Yeah, you could see them like
remember the SmackDown, the Monday Night Nitro, and the Monday Night Wars, and there was 2 shows on the weekend. There was a show on Saturday nights and a B show Sunday afternoon. And then once he started Monday Nitro, it was on from there. Unfortunately, they ended up selling. Thanks a lot, Eric Bischoff, you bastard. But man, WCW, that was the time. The Great Muta versus Sting, Ricky Steamboat, Jimmy Fly Snuka. I mean, legends, bro. Legends on legends. Harlem Heat, Doom, not them other dudes. I'm talking about Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. When these 2 big old ass black dudes come in the ring, masked up, black mask, black pants, you couldn't tell them apart. It was Doom 1 and Doom 2. They didn't have no name. It was Doom 1 and Doom 2. Same size, both big old husky, muscular, and coming there destroying motherfuckers, bro. Destroying. And they finally got unmasked. And they was like, oh, Ron Simmons. Like, who? And Ron Simmons been a legend since then. I don't know what happened to Butch Reed, but that was the days, boy. That was the days.
Yeah, we always say stuff like it's important to have competition, and this is what I'm gonna before we get off the subject. This is why I want to kind of re-emphasize that it's important to have competition, because without WCW, WWE wouldn't be WWE without WCW. Obviously, we know that the companies were warring. We had Nitro versus Raw on Mondays because Nitro was introduced by WCW to compete with Raw, which was WWF's Raw version on Monday night. And let's be honest, before Bischoff sold out, let's just say sold out, they were beating WWF, bro. They were slapping WWF, and majority of that was because of obviously the talent, the entertainment, the production, all of that stuff, but also because it let people watch the entertainment on terrestrial TV. And that model, what the model we're seeing is the model we're seeing in Netflix now, like 20 years later, is because even though it's a subscription service, like nothing's free nowadays, but because it's a subscription service, it doesn't follow the same route, but it's available. The catalog's available. This is the most available wrestling's ever been to anybody. You can go back to the very essence of WrestleMania and watch WrestleMania 1 on Netflix right this moment in time. So WWE learned a lot from that. So they've just kind of said, all right, cool. If you did that 20 years ago, we're going to use that role model or that model and just give everybody everything they want.
Like I said, a lot of people owe a lot of thanks to Ted Turner.
Yeah.
Ted Turner changed the landscape of media. Like visible media. Yeah. Hands down. If it were not for Ted Turner, things might look a little different right now. And it's been a long time. I mean, he was doing this in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like every Braves game was on TBS. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were an Atlanta Braves fan, you could watch the game on TBS. A lot of shows broke and became hits on TBS. Mm-hmm. And with Jane Fonda by his side, with her philanthropic aspirations, a lot of people ate off Ted Turner, man. So yeah, all this was Netflix doing, and the way a lot of these media situations happened is because people was trying to catch up with Ted, and it evolved into what we got right now, which ain't all good, but for the people who running the show, they owe a lot to Ted Turner.
Yeah. Just to finish off what I was saying, is it's very important not to be scared of competition, because through that you get greatness. You sharpen your tools, you get competitive, you get new production, you get new ideas, you get new focus, you get new desire to do stuff. So the competition is very important, and this is why when we talk about sneakers and Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Puma, all of that stuff, it's important that we recognize that without the other companies will not be as great as they are, because each and every competition influences you. Even for us, when we do the podcast, we even though we don't hear stuff, we want to better ourselves, and we always competing to be better than what we are from last week. See what I'm saying? So it's important to have that competition.
Well, for me, I watch. Like, yeah, I became or wanted to become a podcaster because I enjoy podcasting so much. Even coming from, hip hop, like I love hip hop. So when I was a kid and I fell in love with the art form, I wanted to be a part of it. And so I started rapping. I started making beats. It's the same thing with podcasting. It's the same thing with art. It's the same thing with fashion. Like inspiration comes from somewhere. I don't know if people just wake up and say, ooh, I want to do this without having consumed it first. And for me, to this day, I still watch podcasts, a lot of different podcasts, sports podcasts, entertainment podcasts. So I do take influence innately from the things I enjoy. And if I feel like I can do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's good.
And, I let the results speak for themselves. I try not to dwell on it. I just do it my way and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. Talking about entertainment. So Saturday Night Live, we got a UK version of it now.
What?
I've not watched it. I've not. I didn't realize until like 3 weeks ago, until the missus told me. She tried to watch it, and she realized it was on one of the subscription platforms. And she said, "All right, then, that's fine."
Hold on. Y'all ain't never had a sketch comedy shows?
No, we have sketch comedy shows. We had countless sketch comedy shows, but this is the first time. Not the first time. This is Saturday Night Live is an American legendary thing, and it's come over to the UK. It's come over to the UK, and I'm like, but you're not going to show it on TV. You're not going to show it in terrestrial TV, and you're going to have it on Now TV. Do you have to pay to watch it? Who's going to watch it?
That's defeating the purpose.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live has always been on network television.
Yep. Exactly. Then what you call network television, what we call terrestrial TV. So that's just the key
you can just plug up your TV and get these channels.
Freeview.
You don't have to pay for it.
Freeview. Yeah, just Freeview. So that's the case. We've had countless shows. We have countless entertainment shows where they win prizes, Wheel of Fortune, all that stuff. We've had that. But this is the first time we've had a nationalized institution like Saturday Night Live come over. No, the Gladiators was one. That's back in the day. But like this is right at this moment in time is where we have a nationalized production team from the States come over to the UK, if that's the case, and do a Saturday Night Live, but they're not showing it to us. So everybody that's oblivious to it, this is why I brought it up on the podcast, everybody's oblivious to it, but there is a UK version or Great Britain version of Saturday Night Live, but nobody knows.
What is it called?
SNL.
SNL.
Mm-hmm. It is literally Saturday Night Live UK. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you.
No, I ain't saying I don't believe you. I'm just, bro, Saturday Night Live been on TV since the 70s or 80s.
I know.
I mean, we used to get, and we still get stars from Saturday Night Live.
There you go, bro. Saturday Night Live UK. I don't know who these people are.
I was about to say, I don't know none of these people. More than likely, they're up and coming or long time comedians.
If they're long time comedians, I don't recognize any of them. They're up and coming. They're more likely up and coming.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what the Saturday Night Live cast is made up of. Funny people who the world has yet to see, comedic actors, if you will, because stand-up comedians and comedic actors are a little different. Not every stand-up can do small or big screen things like Eddie Murphy or Chappelle or John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd and all countless amounts of people. A person like Will Ferrell who can do movies and pop up on a TV show and be the host of SNL and do skits and
Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Carrey came from In Living Color, a sketch comedy show, and now he's one of the biggest comedic actors on the planet. And he stuck his hand in the drama pot and dark comedy and all this shit. Legendary shit. The Wayans family came from a sketch comedy background and went on to make multiple movies, multiple different brothers, TV shows as well. Damon, TV show. Keenan had a talk show, a late night talk show, the Keenan Ivory Wayans show. The Wayans brothers with Sean and Marlon. White Chicks, the Scary Movie franchise, all this stuff that Sean and Marlon done did. Damon Wayans, and it all came from movies. Keenan working with Robert Townsend. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and all this type of Hollywood Shuffle and all this shit. So yeah, not everybody is cut out to do all that. Like Pete Davidson blew up on Saturday Night Live. He ain't a movie star. He ain't had no TV show.
He don't watch him in a movie either.
But he was good on Saturday Night Live. So
very funny guy.
You know, hopefully it work out for y'all, man. I mean, in the U.S., Saturday Night Live is an institution.
Mm-hmm.
It's comedic acting college, if you will.
Yeah,
like
it reminds me of
Saturday Night Live. You should get work.
It reminds me of like the early Def Jam, not early Def Jam, the mid Def Jam comedy stuff when people used to come on and entertain the crowd and stuff like that. It kind of reminds me of that, but like a baptism, not like a baptism of fire, just past the baptism of fire. You've had your intro, you've had your circuits, you're coming through and you're getting popularity, so they want to put you onto a big audience. That's like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, same thing with like Mad TV.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Meadows Tim Meadows was on Saturday Night Live. That's where Ladies Man came from.
Talking about all these old shows. Do you feel like there's a show right this moment in time that's captured the audience like it did in the 90s or 2000s, early 2000s?
It's a lot of them.
Still
a lot of them. Yeah, but see, it's so spread out now.
My bad. The UK scene is not like that. It's we had different shows that came and went. We don't get Wheel of Fortune anymore. We don't get Family Feud. We used to have a Family Fortune, our version of Family Feud. We don't get that anymore. Our game shows are gone. It's all more reality stars that have been on like
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, my missus always says, "What happened to the regular guy that came on and won prizes?"
Wait, no, I don't think you. I didn't think that's where you was going when you said that. I'm thinking more like sitcoms and dramas and like Snowfall. Like y'all got Top Boy.
Oh, bro, we've got sitcoms that play every single day, Monday to Friday, for the older generation. I'd say the older generation every day.
Oh, you mean like soap operas?
Yeah, soap operas. Yeah, that's the one.
No, soap operas is a whole nother monster. Like soap operas, bro. Some of these shows been on TV for 50 years.
Yeah.
Playing same 4 or 5 days a week, Days of Our Lives, and the General Hospitals, and I can't remember the other one. I know my mama. I can remember being a kid, and for old black women back in the day, they used to call them stories. Gotta watch my stories. Gotta watch my stories. Okay. At 3 o'clock, the TV is sold up from 3 to like 6 or 7. Once them stories come on, because growing up in the hood, a lot of times there was 1, maybe 2 TVs in the house.
Yeah.
If you had older black women in your house, they watching them stories. You dead. It don't matter what's on TV. Bro, it don't matter what you're trying to watch. It's over. Them stories getting played.
My mum used to put on the I wouldn't call them Bollywood channels.
Days of Our Lives. That was the other one I was thinking about.
Yeah. You had them all. Dallas, Days of Our Lives, all
Dallas,
of that
stuff, bro. Yeah. Knox Landing, all that stuff. Yeah, bro. That's a whole another segment of television. Like I'm so far removed from terrestrial TV for years now, since like I actually started watching YouTube and streaming became a thing, and all like the pirate websites where you could watch pretty much anything, and sports being a big part of what I consume as far as television is concerned. I went to my mama's house probably about a month or 2 ago to put some stuff together for her. And she's sitting there watching the stories. And it's the same people. Some new people, yeah. But the same people that's been on this show for 30 years. And I'm like, oh, shit. She still... It don't stop. It does not stop, bro.
Bro. I'll tweet something funny, right? For all the UK guys, you probably know who this is. This is Dot Cotton, right? I don't know. I don't know if she's still alive or not, but I think she's passed away. Let me just do the research while I'm doing it. So basically, all the way through, she used to be on EastEnders. This is like the UK variation of soap operas, and all her life, right? All her life on screen, she'd been smoking. She's getting older and older, and she's smoking. She's the only person I know that's defeated the moniker of smoking gives you cancer, because it didn't give her cancer, but she didn't die. She didn't die because of smoking. I'm gonna see if she's still alive. I think she passed away. But God rest her soul. But like, yeah. But yeah, she was, and it makes when you watch those programs for all those times, you're like, but this guy's, if I smoked, I'd catch something, right? But this guy's on TV smoking, like, this person's on TV for the last 30 years of I've been watching since I've been watching TV, and they've been piping through those cigarettes for constantly, and since before it was cool. During when it was cool, after when people would debate about it, and now it's not cool. She's still smoking, bro. Like, she was still like, yeah.
Bro, this might be a little morbid, but I'm going to say it anyway. I heard somebody say on a podcast last week, most people die from some type of cancer. Like, they say, the saying was, and I had never heard it before, but it kind of, it made a little bit of sense to me, but not really. If that even makes sense. If you live long enough, you'll get it.
Not this lady, because I'm gonna read it to you, right? .com, played by veteran June Brown, died peacefully, God rest her soul, right, in her sleep in 2022. She passed away in Ireland after an evening with her family, leaving behind her rollers, which is hair rollers, right? A pack of cigarettes and her Bible. Bro, round of applause. She how old? She was 95 years old, bro, and cigarettes never gave her cancer. You leave that with what you want to leave it. I'm not telling you to go and smoke a pack, but leave that with what you want to leave it, bro.
Nah. We definitely not. I ain't trying to influence nobody to smoke or drink.
No. Don't smoke. In terms of nostalgic, right? Like, we talk right this moment in time. We spent the last 42 minutes of talking about nostalgia, WCW and soaps and stuff like that. Hey,
that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do. But I want to quickly remind you. We've been talking about nostalgia for quite a while. And when we talk about nostalgia for quite a while, like right this moment in time, this week, a couple of weeks back, actually, a lot of people are moving away from like Bluetooth headphones, going back to wired headphones, going back, getting vinyls, getting DVDs, not wanting to subscribe to these channels for subscriptions for like all the like Netflix and Prime and stuff like that. People streaming, yeah. People really moving away from digital assets because people are clocking on that if you don't own something in terms of in your hands, then you don't own IP for it. And even when you do own something in your hands, it's not actually yours. Because it can get taken away. Like we saw with the Switch 2, when they'll send you something and they'll block your Switch, will block your console. Yeah,
licensing is the thing.
It's getting ridiculous.
That's the thing with downloadable content. Mm-hmm. It's all license based and platform based. Even if, like, I primarily consume music on Tidal. If Tidal shut down, I'm out of all that music. So, that's pretty much what it is. But it's becoming more difficult because even physical media is not being produced at the rate that it used to be. Your favorite artists may not even do physical copies. So you can still buy music digitally, but you have to have that piece of hardware be functional for you to be able to consume it.
Yeah, it introduced. Okay, cool. It introduced I was gonna say the middleman, but it's not, because your middleman's your player, because basically or your device, because it's gonna play the music for you. Without that, essentially, you can't hear anything. But it became an additional step where it became easy to control the music's licensing because it was digital, because it's easy to, I would say, retract like public platform or public music. We saw it, we saw it with Kendrick Lamar this week, and like He's Not Like Us, GNX, and a couple of other songs got taken off YouTube and Spotify and all that stuff. And this, if you were listening to it and you wouldn't listen to it and then took it off permanently, it's gone. It's literally gone.
I think that was a lapse. That was how can I say it? So in this day and age, anybody can get their music on these platforms, on these worldwide platforms, but you have to pay for that.
Yeah.
And there's a time limit on how long that media will be available. I feel like somebody missed a payment or forgot to, re it up or something simple like that. Either that or some type of licensing issue, which the licensing thing seems less likely because it still says PG Lang Interscope when it came back. Yeah. It was only down for some hours. I don't even think it was a full 24 hours because I saw it. It was reported that morning and it was back by that afternoon. So yeah, it wasn't, people was speculating. And that's the thing about the internet, bro. That's the bad part about the internet. And we do it too. We speculate, we guesstimate, and we give opinions. With the internet, everybody's opinion is out there. And so people was running with he about to drop a deluxe and because Iceman coming out and all this shit. It's like, bro, whatever, dog. I'll wait to see what happened because there was no announcement from PG Lang. Punch is active online. Punch ain't say nothing about it. Like, if something was going to happen, we would have heard or seen something extra, bro. And we didn't,
bro. It's the media is very opinionated. Anyway, it's like everybody's got an opinion, and let's be honest. Not everybody's opinion is important. Let's be honest, right?
It's uncontrolled opinion.
Yeah, and this is why, like, the whole thing about fact checking and stuff like that has been there for the last 5 or 6 or even longer than that now. But in terms of like, bro, let's start a narrative now. Anybody's opinion can be taken and radicalized. Anybody's opinion can be taken and radicalized. Somebody could turn around and say, "Well, it was Drake." Because like he knew the Iceman was coming out, so he told blah 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 blah. Bro, you could say anything and people pick it up.
Hold on, did you listen to Iceman?
No.
Why?
I'm busy, bro. Like I literally have I literally don't have a desire to listen to it.
But we do a podcast.
I know. I'll listen to it before tomorrow if need be. But no, from what I've heard, I'm not going to give an opinion. From what I've heard, people are liking it. His fans are going to like it, which is fine. Some people are trashing it, which is fine. Everybody's got an opinion, which is fine. I don't really care.
My opinion is you ain't hip hop for real.
What do you mean I'm not hip hop for real?
You ain't hip hop for real?
What do you mean I'm not hip hop for real?
You're not, bro. You got, come on, man. You ain't listened to it one time?
No.
I listened to it one time. He put out 3 albums at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
I only listened to Iceman. I heard some of the other shit. I'm cool. I listen to Iceman. That motherfucker can rap, bro. I've been saying this shit since the inception of this podcast. The motherfucker can rap. Now, as far as the content is concerned, sonically, it's hit or miss for me. Now, let me say this before I continue. I will not be bumping this. I would not have Drake Iceman in my Serato.
Okay.
However, the motherfucker on there rapping his ass off. He's still a cornball. He's still soft, in my opinion. And he dissing every fucking body. If he knew us, he would have dissed us. The motherfucker, he dissed Khaled. He dissed LeBron.
Yeah,
he dissed DeMar DeRozan. He dissed Kendrick at least 7-8 times.
Yeah, I got the gist of
Joe Budden.
Yeah.
He going in, but he rapping. He is rapping. And that's what a lot of his critics had against him from the beginning.
Yeah.
It was too much of a sing-songy. The boy on that rapping. His ass off.
The thing is, the only criticism at the moment, and it'll be quite interesting to see if he kind of breaks that boundary, is introspect of himself as a person, because I think a lot of people will still say...
No. There's a lot of that on there. A lot of that on there. This is a grown man album from Drake. He talked about some personal shit. He got very introspective. But he is who he is also. He copped some pleas. He's definitely in his feelings, 1,000% in his feelings.
Oh yeah, bro. Look, I'm you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Drake. I'm like, you already noticed, like when he was coming through, I was bumping him. I thought he was one of the best when he first came out.
Still is.
Yeah. Yeah, he still is. But
he dissed Cole. He dissed the shit out of Cole.
I know. But the problem with this whole situation is, I know this was coming. The problem with this whole situation is, right, I can't respect him for doing what he's just done. The reason why is, I would not have sued. I would have dropped this album when it dropped, even if it was now, even if it was a year before, even if it was like 6 months after the beef. I would not have sued, because you can't sit here trying to... Hey?
Context.
Yeah. Because you can't sit here and this... But not this, but like, you can't sit here and say all that bullshit and be disrespectful and then sue. It's one or the other.
No.
Yeah.
I think you're missing the context. And he said it on the album. He's not suing Kendrick. He's suing UMG. And we talked about this. We broke it down in the past during the beef or right after.
Yeah.
He's not suing Kendrick. Of course, in the hip-hop lens, that's how it looks. He's suing the label for doing for Kendrick what they have done for him, which is
I know.
an admission.
Escalate. Yeah.
But that's what labels do. They push hits.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest, right? This is
No. Hold on. Hold on.
Go on.
If you made a product, you made 2 products.
You're going to say exactly the same thing I'm going to say. Go on, you say it.
One product is not popular. The other one is. Which one do you promote?
The not popular one, because you want to be as successful as the other one.
No. You promote the popular one to make it more popular, because you're already making money off of it. So you put more money behind it. You don't put more money behind the thing that's not moving. You put more money behind the thing that is moving. and will continue to move. You promote what works.
Yeah, but let me put it in a different way to you, right? Like, but I think your analogy falls down on one bit because you got two popular products, right? And what you're gonna do?
No, I was taking it away from. I was just speaking.
Oh yeah. I'm taking it away from that either. You got two popular products, right? Look, Monday Night Raw and Nitro. We just talked about that. You got two popular products, right? And what you're going to do, right, is going to promote the hell out of both of them because you know for the Monday Night Raw and Nitro Wars lasted 6 years, so you know you got an opportunity for that window. The beef lasted a week, that lasted 6 years. You got that amount of time to shine. So what is your label? What's your company going to do? They're going to promote the F out of you so that you make the most money in that period alone, because that's the prime opportunity to cash out. That's what the label did.
Guess what though?
Go on.
Drake is doing the same thing. And this is where you have to be objective.
Yeah.
This is where you have to take. I'm not saying that you, as TJ, has to, but this is where I would like for you to think outside of your feelings about the artist.
Yeah.
Prince, Michael Jackson did the same thing that this boy is trying to do. Hold on, wait. Y'all made how much money off me? And I only made this much? Hold on. All right, cool. Go over here, talk to this person. Go over there, talk to that person. Oh, that's how it worked? Okay. Go back to the table. Hey, congratulations. Y'all fooled me once. Shame on you. It's not going to be shame on me. I need all that.
Yeah.
I need all that. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll do it myself now. I'll do it myself. So with that mindset, then this shit happens, the beef. You know what? Put everything on the other side. That's his perspective. He's already at odds behind the scenes. The beef happens. The other side gets more support in the beef than he does. Oh, y'all doing this to me because of the odds we were already at behind the scenes.
Yeah, but
y'all trying to create my demise. Y'all actively trying to contribute to the devaluation of my portfolio. Y'all want me to lose.
Yeah, but this has been the issue with we want to go move into sneaker news in a bit, but okay, cool. But look, it's fine. That's all fine. But his strategy was trash. Like if you everybody told him, everybody told him you're renegotiating the contract in the background. Everybody knew this from day one. Like not day one, but it started to come out.
That's why he dropped 3 albums. So he could be done.
to get out his contract. Yeah, no. Now he's going to be. Now he has to put up his capital to make his own for his independence. It's going to be quite interesting to see what he does. So, that's totally fine. But people told him, "You're renegotiating a contract. Don't go into a beef." People told him, he obviously, but hey,
who told him?
God, bro. It literally was like, bro, his number one supporter was saying it. I'm not going to say his name. You're renegotiating a contract. Why you starting beef? Yeah. From the very start, he's like, you're renegotiating a contract. You want to dead your enemy and then you can come to the table, and because like let's be honest, he put all these chips into one thing and said, "I've got Kendrick."
And see, that was his mistake, where he overestimated himself in the beef.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with what he's trying to do behind the scenes contractually. Why is my?
But then now he has to prove that from a musical point of view, that UMG did him out, because basically now it becomes under public perception as to how the music was taken, how the public reacted to it, and that all affects sales. That all affects hype. That all affects the music. That all affects the demand. All of that stuff, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I hear you. I feel like we gonna always have different opinions, because I feel like objectivity will always matter.
Yeah, it does. It does. It also matters. Situations always matter. Circumstances always matter. There's a lot of categories within that realm that matter as well, because you can't just say, "Oh, the label didn't promote me." But bro, like you could make a trash song, and say the label didn't promote me, I'm going to sue them. No. There's a little bit more to it than just the record labels as well. But if there's any wrongdoing with the record labels, then yeah, obviously he's got a case. But it all comes down to the perception. It always comes down to the music, and this is one battle I don't think he's going to be able to win. But it's good. He's got independent. He's independent now. He can do what he wants.
That's where he fucked up. He should have never filed a lawsuit. He should have just made the 3 albums and got the fuck out the deal.
Exactly. Don't show. The thing is, it's important not to show people your emotions in public. Do it behind the scenes. Just work it out.
Bro, you're an artist. Showing your emotions is one of your superpowers.
Yeah.
Displaying your emotions in the artistic, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but
look at the greatest artists, that's what it's based on.
But this is still poker, bro. Like you don't show all your hand until you're confident.
He was confident. That's why he did it.
Yeah, we know.
But he I feel like he was overconfident in what he thought the outcome was going to be, and he was wrong, and he's still wrong. Mm-hmm. Whether or not Not Like Us was pushed by the label is
it questionable? Or... Yeah.
In my opinion, bro. Of course they pushed it. It won Grammys, the Super Bowl. You lost. You lost for a year.
You know, it's telling.
You've been the biggest rapper on the planet for the past 10, 15 years. And
since
last
2008,
year,
bro.
You lost.
Yeah, since 2008, you've been winning. But it's telling when even your fans are telling you, some of your fans are telling you, it's 2 years, bro, did it.
Man, I can't say if these people are really fans like that. A lot of them.
But Drake's going through it. He's definitely going through it. Definitely going through it.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do some proper news. What we came here to do this week.
Yes. First quick strike. I want to offer congratulations to the undisputed sneaker king of the NBA, PJ Tucker. He is now retired. Oh shit. Wrong screen. He is now retired after 14 years dominating the NBA on feet. Champion, another superstar role player. Winning followed PJ Tucker. Played for 8 different franchises. Won a championship with Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think that was an accident. I don't think they would have been able to win without his presence, his veteran presence on the team, his dog mentality on the court, his willingness to be a body. That's a job in the NBA. Being a body, being a guy who will do whatever the team needs, not focusing on your point totals or your rebound totals.
The team player.
Not a true team player, not chasing a check.
Would you say almost, I don't know if it's the right way to say this, but Dennis Rodman like?
Ish. That's that mentality. That do what's necessary mentality.
Do what you need to do.
PJ Tucker physically was never, I mean, you can't teach height. PJ Tucker was 6'5", playing the power forward. Typical power forwards are 6'8" and above. The man was 3 inches shorter than the average height for his position. He never was a high-level scorer, but he played hellified defense. He would pick up the toughest guard on whatever team it was. He gonna play the tough minutes. And despite his offensive deficiencies, he would find minutes late in the game because of his effort level, because of his willingness to do whatever was necessary. If fouls need to be given, PJ will give them fouls. If can't nobody else guard this dude, PJ will put his hand up. I'll guard him. Mm-hmm. If the young guys need to play, PJ will go sit his ass down there at the end of the bench. And when the young guys needed talking to, he gonna sit there and talk to them. He gonna give them the experience.
The
but
leader.
PJ Tucker, yes, lead by example type person. PJ Tucker, very respectable dude. You never really heard no controversy off the court. Only thing you heard about was why in the hell is this man wearing $1,200 sneakers while he playing?
Bro, when you got the mullah for it, then a $1,200 pair of sneakers looks like $100 pair of sneakers to you though, or less.
He wore them too though.
Yeah, I know.
He wore everything. It didn't matter if it was the GR that's sitting on the shelf or the PEs or the samples. It don't matter. PJ gonna wear that shit. He wore everything from the Nike Pro shoe that every Nike endorsee had a pair of in their team color. And he also wore Off-Whites. He also wore the Clock Collabs when Edson Chen was making dope sneakers with Nike and Jordan. He also wore the Kobe PEs that Kobe himself never had. He wore De'Aaron Fox's shoe when he first got his deal with Curry Brand and Under Armour. He wore all the PEs, the college PEs, even though he didn't go to none of them schools. He wore them shits. PJ Tucker is the undisputed, hands down, king of sneakers in the NBA. The man got Ray Allen shoes. Ray Allen ain't got them shoes. PJ Tucker got them. They say Sugar Ray on the side.
Hold on. Can you call them a signature artist sneakers if they haven't got the actual sneaker? They're not his sneaker anymore.
Bro,
they're PJ Tuckers, not Ray Allen.
When the players who had heavy PE rotations talk about, yeah, man, I had them. I don't know where they at. PJ Tucker got them. He got them.
He saw you put them down for 2 seconds and they're gone.
Bro, DeMar DeRozan tried. DeMar DeRozan is a Jordan guy and a Kobe guy. Mm-hmm. He tried. He lost. Carmelo Anthony, Jordan guy. He tried. No. Carmelo had to call PJ Tucker to ask him how he got the shoes that Melo didn't even have that he had commissioned. You remember the Puerto Rico fives that PJ Tucker had? And Carmelo had to call him like, bro, come on, man. Like, what we doing, bro? This is my shoe, bro. It's my shoe. How you got them and I ain't even got them yet? It's PJ, bro. It's PJ, dog.
Yeah.
Every sneaker that was Nike and Jordan that the NBA players wanted, whether they had their name on it or not, PJ Tucker got them shits. And he gonna wear them in the game against you. Yeah. Yo, go back down.
Hold on. Go back down. Bring those Chutney 13s back up, bro.
Oh yeah.
I need to bring my Chutney 13s back out.
Yeah. Chutney 13s. Kobe 3s. Hey. Kobe 3s.
I know. Hey. They're coming out. I think they'll come out in the next couple of years.
Ice blue 10s. Like the man got shit that Jordan ain't got. He got Kobe's that Kobe didn't have. LeBron's that LeBron ain't got. And LeBron was a sneaker guy. He got shit that LeBron ain't got. He wearing Ray Allen shoes. They were made for Ray Allen, and somehow PJ Tucker got them.
Bro, oh, I did the same size, first of all. Bro, do any toenails need to be trimming?
Probably. I think PJ Tucker's a 14. Bro, the man got UNC 13. He ain't go to North Carolina. Dog. Hold on. The man got Las Vegas Aces Jordan 11s. He ain't in the WNBA.
Bro, he put Red Octobers on feet.
Yes. He wore Red Octobers in game. Yes. That's him. This picture is him standing at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did that.
Hey, bro. If you're made like that, you gotta blow ball like that, bro.
Look at the Oregon 5s. Man got on Oregon 5s in game. He didn't go to Oregon. He did not go to the University of Oregon. I mean, and look though. Bugs Bunny 7s. Hair 7s.
Hair 7s, yeah.
Yeah, KD Weathermans, Travis Scott's. He wearing Travis Scott's on court. He been wearing Kobe 3s for years. Kobe 3s just now started coming back out. How he got Kobe 3s years ago? How? The man is bruh. Again, I don't think we will ever see oh, my bad. He wore Bo Jacksons too. Man wearing football trainers. Come on, bro. We ain't gonna never see this again, bro.
No.
We ain't gonna never see this again. PJ Tucker, bro, he got on Kilroy 9s. Off-white ones. The man wore off-white Chicago Jordan 1s.
PJ Tucker is a proper sneakerhead. He wears everything.
PSG 5s, friends and family. Trophy room 5s.
Is that the family guy?
Stewie LeBron.
Stewie LeBron's.
Yo. PJ Tucker's him, man. We knew it. Look. Soulfly 10s.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
South Beaches. Yeah, it's just
Soul 3s.
Are those the OVO?
The
11s.
snakeskin 11s.
Yeah.
Yes. Chris Paul 13. Oh no, I'm sorry. Them Oregon 13s. Yeah.
Oh, but by the way, for the guys,
not the Bel Air.
Yeah.
The Fresh Prince 5s, the gold ones that were made.
The one that gave Will Smith. Yo, by the way, guys, if you're listening to this, in the next couple of weeks or a month, we will definitely be looking to upload our episodes to Apple. So you might be able to see us rather than listen to us going forwards. Fingers crossed. Because Apple Podcasts have got visuals now.
I think it's automatic. Is it automatic or you got to physically do it?
I need to work out because I need to work out from the streaming platform that we use what they kind of give a RSS file for audio. So I need to work out how I provide that the video link. It might just be a similar thing to that, but for YouTube or wherever it is, and then we upload it and it comes onto like Apple. So we'll find out. I'll find out. I'll do the research for it. So you might be able to see us in future rather than listen to us, so you can actually see what we look like. Not that we want you to see what we look like, but you know.
No, you got to see this drip now.
Yeah. Go on, bro. Carry on. I just wanted to let people know.
No, that's it, bro. I mean, ain't nothing left to be said, dog. If they made it, PJ Tucker got it, and he wore it on the NBA court. So, congratulations on a great career, and
round of applause.
Yeah. Also, PJ Tucker has his own colorway of the Hyperposit that's supposed to be releasing at some point in the near future. Is pink and purple Nike GT. I'm Hyperposit GT Future. That's what I'm talking about. So it just looked like the Hyperposit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, PJ Tucker PE GT Futures coming soon. Shout out to PJ Tucker, legend.
Legend, absolute legend. Round of applause. PJ Tucker wasn't signed to any brand, was he?
No.
So he gave him free license. Yeah, but he gave him free license to wear anything he wanted, to be honest, which is good.
He's just like us, free agent. He just loves Nikes and Jordans.
Yeah. Next one.
Next quick strike.
Talking about legacy sneakers and sample sneakers and all of that stuff and collaborations and stuff. I just want to say, old collabs. We've seen stuff come out. We've seen the Lightning, the Thunders, all of that stuff. We've seen new collaborations and all that stuff. We come out. We saw the Toro Bravos come out recently as well. The fours. So we're seeing old. I was just a little thing. I was talking to Scott, and we both came to the realization that me, you, and Scott, and people started picking up sneakers in 2015 to now. Have now literally done the full cycle in terms of Nike and Jordans. So the reason why I say full cycle is the stuff we was picking up when we first started picking up sneakers starting to come back out now. So that's the full phase. Let's call it phase one. So a lot of people been picking up sneakers for like last 20, 30, 40 years. So they've been through like 2, 3, 4 phases of that whole cycle, which is what you expect to be if you're like an OG sneakerhead. So there's always this issue with OG heads and new heads talking about, oh, this shouldn't come out, that shouldn't come out, this shouldn't come out, that shouldn't come out. And we've seen it over the years now, like some stuff comes out, like we saw the VEAs come out, they did well. And then some stuff comes out and it doesn't do well, like the Toro Bravos and stuff like that. And we saw the Bordeaux 5s and the Olive 5s, all that stuff come out, and it didn't do as well as people were expecting it to, because people were trying to get always like, oh, this needs to come out, we want it, and then all of a sudden when it comes out, it doesn't do well. So on that talk, shout out to Z Sneakerheads because he's been posting a lot of sample sneakers and he's been posting a lot of like, oh, should this come out? And normally when he says stuff, it normally does eventually come out in the next couple of years because it's just hindsight and he's connected, which is good. But he recently posted stuff in terms of the G-Unit Reeboks and the S cars and stuff like that coming. Like, should this re-release? The question is, it's not the fact that should these come out. It's not the fact that will these sell out. It's not the fact that will these sort of stay. Like we saw the Air Force Ones, Fat Joe's Air Force Ones come out, and they did okay-ish. I would say okay. The next couple of colorways didn't sell out because obviously everybody wanted what they wanted. But have new sneakerheads do they not care about the old colorways? So if this S.Cars came out and if the G-Unit Reeboks came out and we saw the Fat Joes come out and we saw what happened with the Toro Bravos, but we also saw what happened with like hyper collaboration, like really super hype collaborations, they sell out. Do the new younger sneakers care about these old colorways? And will these old colorways ever come out if they weren't going to sell out?
I don't think a lot of these newer, I can't even say new. I don't feel right saying new. I don't think a lot of people identify with sneaker culture. And that goes back to, before I say this, the G-Unit Reeboks are coming back supposedly in July.
Yeah. Which this is why I'm emphasizing that conversation now.
And also the ice creams came back, but that's just Reebok doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people identify with being sneakerheads as well as being part of the sneaker community. I know a lot of sneakerheads who are not a part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think being a part of the community comes with certain actions. Being a hype beast is one way to be a part of the community in a certain way, in my opinion. I know a lot of sneakerheads who don't know shit, but I still consider them sneakerheads. Like we often talk about when we had this conversation about what makes you a sneakerhead, there's levels to it, right?
Yeah, of course there's levels to it.
Some people love having multiple sneakers. That makes you a sneakerhead.
Yeah.
Having information about what's the next thing, what's the rumors, knowing what this sample is, knowing why this sneaker is this color and the story behind certain silhouettes and collabs and colorways and all that hype beast stuff.
Yeah.
Is another layer to it. That's where we live. Being at the events.
Yeah.
Having a group of other sneakerheads. Being at the activations. Lining up. Being in the raffles and subscribing to the influencers and the sneaker media outlets and all that stuff matters and raises your level of being a sneakerhead.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think when it comes to nostalgia that it matters to some people. Like It's like I was saying about Ted Turner. You might know who the Atlanta Braves are, the hottest team in baseball right now, 31-15. The best team in baseball right now, followed by the Tampa Bay Rays. If you don't know what the Nigel Sylvester brick by brick, brick after brick means, why it is, and all the other shit. If you don't know about the giant brick on top of the BMW, if you don't know, like certain things matter to a lot of us that don't matter to others. You can't say the motherfucker that got a collection full of Asics and New Balance ain't a sneakerhead. So it's that for me. It's the separation of the tiers and types of sneakerheads.
I think the more you delve into it, the more knowledge you get, the more you become associated with being a sneakerhead. It starts off with, oh, I want to pick up a sneaker because I like it, and then all of a sudden it becomes, oh, I like this one, and then this one looks similar to the one I've got before, and then you keep picking up sneakers, which is fine. Some people buy sneakers because other people like them, and they like them too, so they want to be part of that crew, which is fine. That's a different level to it as well. But there's multitude of levels. But the question is, the main question is, are the brands beating a dead horse when it comes to nostalgia sneakers? And when it comes to nostalgia sneakers, because we all want to see sneakers back, and the demand is not always going to be there for like the GR nostalgia sneakers, and the demand's not going to be there for like some of the collab sneakers. But do the brands persist with it? Do the brands make them limited to sell them out? Because there's still demand to it. Because like over the last 5, even longer than that, when people was like, oh, this needs to come back out, this needs to come back out, this needs to come back out, and then when it comes back out, nobody buys it. So if I'm sitting there as like one of the brands, I'm thinking, all right, cool, that's fine. You guys keep asking for stuff, and then all of a sudden when we drop a mass amount of them that we think for you guys want, that we think might sell out, they just sit on store. So as a brand owner, I'll be like, all right, cool, if that's the case, this is the trend that you've been showing us for GR sneakers, especially over the last 4 or 5 years. I'm gonna make them super limited, so the people that wanted them, I'm not going to tell you guys, the people that wanted them, I'm going to get them. And in actual fact, that also brings the hype onto it, because all of a sudden people like realize it's super limited, and all of a sudden so it becomes a bit chaotic, like we've seen this week with other stuff.
I think it's partly by design or lack of design. And partly just trends moving. I'm sitting here right now trying to think of what young people drive the culture. What influences these young people to make the decisions that they make?
Yeah.
I can't think of a young person who is hype on retros like we are.
No. And that's where the disparity's coming in. That's what the issue is. And when we talk about, well, let's just go back to where you said trends, catching the trend. We all know, if you're a sneakerhead, and if you don't know this, you should question this. We all know that sneakers are made 6 months to 8 months out. We all know that the decisions are made another year out. We all know the scheduling for sneakers and production is about 2 years out, or so, roughly, or more than that.
We don't all know that.
No. We know that. I'm just saying
that's one of the level separators right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So catching So catching the trend is hard when the trend is here and now. So when we say we wanted Raptors and Bordeaux and taxis and all that stuff in that year, it will take the brands 2 years or maybe a year to get that into production for you to see. So you already missed the trend.
But that's the problem.
Yeah. Cool.
Chasing or trying to catch fuck all that chasing.
Make the
create.
Trend. Yeah.
Yes. That part.
Yeah.
That's the part where we live.
F the catching the trend, because like the trend's already gone, the train's already left. You're running for a train that's going at 60 miles an hour.
That shit doing zigzags while it's here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's zigging and zagging between these fashion houses and these streetwear brands, and who knows?
You got to watch the crossroad.
Who knows if it's gonna stay? We don't know if it's gonna stay or not.
It might take a left and a right now.
Bro, it's like a pinball machine. The bumpers, when you hit that button, the bumper's gonna move. Right?
Yeah.
If motherfuckers stop hitting the button, the bumper's gonna lay flat and the ball gonna fall out.
You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep it moving, bro.
You got to hit them bumpers.
Yeah.
And the bumpers are the influence. You have to create and maintain influence out here with these younger people, because we already locked in. It's in our brain. We grew up like this. We can't help it. This is where we come from. So it's what we do.
But also what you got to remember is that you just basically call the sneaker game the sneaker pinball, which is probably the best analogy for it, because at this moment in time, you might lose 1 or 2 balls, but once you hit that jackpot, you're still making that money coming through. Bam, bam, bam.
Bro, you trying to run up that score. The more them little things that you hit on the inside, and you're going to watch them numbers keep climbing. Once them bumpers start moving, bro, it's over. The game over.
Yeah, bro.
And it's only one ball in pinball. Once you pull that trigger and let it go, you get one ball for whatever you paid for. Whether you paid a 25 cent or you paid $1. Because they got some pinball machines big as hell. Some of them small. They got little handheld pinball machines. What machine are you playing on? And how many points you trying to run up?
Yeah, exactly that, bro. Exactly that. You know what? I never really. When you put it like that, it's bloody complex, bro. Because forget about the product. You know why we say it's important that you get history behind it. It's important that there's a storytelling behind it. It's important that it's relatable, and this is what it is. It's all about. It's relatable, because if you can sell this product and tell people why they want it and sell it out, you're already winning. And this is why storytelling is important. This is why adverts are important. This is why highlighting why people need your product is important. This is why athletes are important. This is why performance is important. This is why when Zion blows out a sneaker on court, it's important.
Bro, Michael Jordan's 60. The average 15-year-old ain't looking for cues from no 60-year-old, bro. They think they know more.
Bro, I'm just waiting for the day they say Jordans are an unk sneaker.
They already doing that. What are you talking about?
I know it's coming though. I know it's coming. Like
no, it's happening. It has happened already.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what they doing. That's what it is.
No, I'm talking about the whole collection. The whole 1 to 4.
It's happened. It's happened already. Yes.
Right.
It's done, bro. They not. I don't know what you waiting on. You get. I mean, I'm over here, so I know it's different.
Yeah.
It's done, bro. It's done. Yes. Do you still see people wearing Jordans? Yes. Young people. Yes. For the most part, It's already happening. And it's happening on the internet, which somehow is more important than what's happening in real life.
Yeah. Bro, that's deluded. Like, when this is the only exception because we know what's going to happen next year. But when is the last time? When is your internet your friends, your real friends?
Bro, I don't have real friends. I'll take that back. I do have friends online. You one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a couple of relationships that I value. Shout out to Mars.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the bros chat. I do have people whose opinions and feelings that I value, who I know from the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not making my opinion based on what I'm seeing and hearing on the internet.
I don't know.
We form opinions based on our feelings about what we see. Period.
Yeah,
that's it. And we have conversations about it. I'm not opening my phone for somebody to tell me what I should feel.
Yeah.
And that's the separation for us, where I think a lot of people do that. A lot of people open their phones to determine what's cool. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think is cool. I buy what I like. I rock what I like. I make the sneakers cool. The sneakers don't make me cool. The influencers don't make me cool. I do that shit for myself. You know what I'm saying? I determine what I'm going to buy based on how I feel. I don't give a fuck about how anybody else feels about it.
Mm-hmm.
And the bros included.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know when I got my 21s, you were like, why, bro? But because I like it.
No. It's not it wasn't a why thing.
Yeah.
As much as I want to understand your reasoning. It wasn't like why there's not. No, I wasn't. I can't trash the trainer one. It's just not. I gave you my reasons for not wanting to buy them. I wanted to hear your reasons for buying it. It wasn't about telling you shouldn't or questioning your motives as much as trying to understand your thinking. Questioning motives and trying to understand thinking, I think, are two different things.
Oh yeah. The motives, motives is more related to reasons why. Is it monetary? Is it valuations, or is it the fact that it's giving you something that won't normally? So yeah, there's always going to be different. There's always going to be different reasons.
Questioning motives is what I reserve for people who wear Crocs outside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that one. Crocs and trying to buy some bloody VAAs. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, like you wearing this shit because you seen somebody else do it, huh? That ain't. I would never want to bring that energy to you. It's like when Daniel, shout out to the bro, bought a pair of New Balance 1000s.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't finna question him. I had jokes for him. Yeah. I told him he should turn in all his 95s. Turn them in, bro. You buying fake 95s now. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn them in, dog. Why you got all these 95s and then you gonna go buy that shit? Like, no, dog, you can't do both. But that's jokes. I don't give a fuck what that man go out and spend his money on. I want him to be happy with whatever he decided to buy.
Yeah, true. Very true.
And I'm not finna question his motives. Apparently, he bought them because he liked them. Because that's what the fuck we do. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what you're supposed to do. But just on the old collabs and stuff like that, it's gonna be interesting to see how the brands move, because obviously like you need to learn from your past. Obviously, certain people want certain things. This is why the Fat Joe Air Force Ones came out. Sorry, this is why the Fat Joe Air Force Ones came back out, because a lot of people wanted to see them, but not a lot of people. The people that wanted to see them got them, but the people that didn't care didn't care. That they sat.
I bought a pair, and I took them. I took them and returned them, because I'm just not an Air Force One guy. I like the way the shoe looked. The materials was dope. I appreciated the nostalgia and the story of the sneakers inception. But once I got it in hand and I tried it on, and I was like, nah, I'm cool. I just don't like the way forces look on my feet. So
yeah. All right, cool.
Next quick strike.
Hey.
Our
what's this? TikTok shop.
Let me pull this. Let me pull this up. This made me. This as the older people would say, this tickled me. Police conduct a $1.5 to $1.7 million raid of a warehouse where TikTok live streamers were selling counterfeit goods. The City of London police
London?
London.
Oh.
Seized over $2 million or 2 million pounds of merchandise.
Yeah.
In a raid of a warehouse where a bunch of TikTokers, 6 people to be exact, were arrested for selling counterfeit goods on the platform.
Oh, serves you right. So it kind of serves you right. You got served. You got served. You're 1.5 million, bro. That's a lot.
That's dollars. So of course, with the exchange rate, it's over 2 million in pounds. Yeah. Everybody on TikTok pressing them buttons on them live streams, thinking y'all buying high fashion.
You know what?
And hype sneakers.
I'm really due. I'm gonna give a public service announcement. I'm gonna say be very dubious to your lives on TikTok. To be very dubious for your lives on Instagram. Do be very dubious on your lives on eBay. Make sure your product is verified when you get it. Make sure your product is legit when you get it. There's all these apps out there that you can actually use. There's a lot of things that you can use to verify. There's a thing called the internet where you can actually verify your sneakers. You could even take it back to your Nike, your Nike store, your flagship store, and ask them, "I bought this. Can you legit check it?" There's a lot of multitude of things that you could do.
I ain't going for that. I ain't going for that. Them people at them stores, they just work there. They ain't all.
No, I'm talking about flagship. No, I'm talking about flagship stores.
They just work there, bro. They just work there. They not all these people ain't locked in like that.
Yeah. But there's ways to legit check it. But when people are trying to sell you sneakers for like 50, 60, 10, 20, 30 auctions, all that stuff, and you don't know how they're funding those sales and where the legitimately the money's coming from for those sales, you got to really wonder to yourself whether these sneakers are legit or whether these are coming from a factory somewhere that doesn't really care about the IP of a product. And if you're buying from these, just be careful that they might fall apart on your feet tomorrow.
Bro, I'll tell you what. The counterfeit space coincides with the resale space.
Oh, they're side by side, bro. Like there's a very thin line where if you haven't got the moral dignity as a person, you'd be like, let me just cross the border. Fuck, F that.
Yeah. And speaking on eBay lives, a lot of these resale shops do the eBay live stuff from their stock rooms. Mm-hmm. I've seen some questionable backgrounds. And I've seen some questionable pairs.
The question is, bro. The question is, how can you get that many trophy room ones?
Oh my god!
5 years later,
that picture of that dude with all them trophy rooms.
No. It's not. Is it a dude or is it it's a resale store, isn't it?
Yeah, but the dude was standing there recording, and I don't know if he's an employee, or part owner, or sole owner. But god damn it, man! Like, what are you doing, bro? How do you have 50 pairs of trophy room ones in May 2026? Where'd it come from?
Just to give him a bit of a leeway.
Tell me you do lines with Marcus on the regular.
No. Just to give him a bit of leeway, he could have been doing it for the long haul. I'm just saying. 5 years, long time to wait.
No, it don't work like that.
But by the way, the price on those trophy room ones tanked last year.
We talking about perishable merchandise.
Of course we are.
Any reseller worth the weight of the price they charge knows the sooner you get off that shit, the better you will be. I know. I had resellers teaching me how to resell. Mm-hmm. And I use it to my advantage. Meaning, I know what not to
when
fall
to
for.
Go. Yeah, when not to fall for it and when to go in. That's important. So, what was the trophy? Like, we're talking about the trophy room. There's two trophy rooms from Chicago for the blue laces. I don't really care. They say pretty much the same prices.
Every single pair he had blue laces.
All right, let's go to the blue laces then. All right, cool. 908. This is £980, right? Right this moment in time, my size, right? It's important to realize one thing: when it doesn't make sense, it's not sense. It doesn't work out. It's not. It's. You be very, very, very afraid, because right this moment in time, my sale size, last sale, was £796. If I go back 5 years, let's just go back to this. Like, let's just see 1 year. 1 year ago, that sneaker was selling for like 900. When it first came out, it was $2,000. Mm-hmm. So 5 years down the line, I don't know how you got your sneakers. Maybe somebody was trying to get rid of this stock because it's like, well, it tanked.
Because they was trying to charge $2,000
for a £900 or £800 sneaker or £700 sneaker, as you heard.
No. For a $200 sneaker.
Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, I'm talking about the resale prices.
Don't base it off the resale now. Base it off the retail.
The reason why I based it off the resale is that's the current value, not the retail value. That's the current value. So if you're trying to buy it now, the current value you're looking for is £800. So if you've been sitting on that for 5 years, you literally lost like $1,500 per sneaker.
Man, sell them if you. And see, that's the
I'll take them off you. I'll take them off you for £1.
That's the problem. That's the problem these dudes run into, because they overpaying to get them in the first place.
Yeah. So like, think of it this way. Let's just use the analogy. Okay, let's use the smoke grey ones, right? Those unionish looking sneakers that aren't a union collaboration, but they're
I'm selling
nice
for $100 right now.
Yeah. They when they first came out, were £300-400 on the resale market. So if you, like you just said, if you're a reseller, you want to shift. The way to make effective money is to keep shifting it constantly. Because you keep recycling and you keep accumulating, then you can keep investing more and more. That's the way you make money. To not make money is to sit on it and think that's going to go up. And it's not mintage. It's not mintage. It's a perishable, like you just said. What are you doing?
Bro, I paid retail for my pair. I wore them maybe 4 or 5 times. They still look new. A little bit of wear on the stars on the toe. $100. Size 11 US. If you want them, hit me.
Yeah, there you go. I won't get rid of. I won't get rid of mine. No, but I won't get rid of mine because they're a nice sneaker.
Yeah, they're great. The suede is fire on them. Good blade on the leather.
And this is before. And this is way before we ever knew we was going to get more union collaborations with Jordan 1.
It ain't about that for me.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You know, it was a stretch. But like you said, it's a nice pair. I know I ain't gonna wear them no more. So you got $100, you can get them. I'll ship them to you right now. I got boxes over there in the corner, ready to go. I got a printer too. And I got bubble wrap. I got paper. Yeah, it's gonna look like they came from Nike when I pack them.
All right. I only got 3 words for you, for anybody that's buying off like eBay, TikTok, all the social platforms, especially the social platforms without any validated resale shops, right? It's 3 words. It's review, inspect, and report. There's 3 things you need to do if you find out that somebody selling sneakers and that aren't real. You need to review, inspect, and report. 3 things you need to do. Remember that.
I only got 1 pair I'm looking for on resale right now, and thankfully the prices ain't up. So yeah. I might do that here kind of soon.
But that's a beautiful thing when there's no hype behind a sneaker, because you know it's not going to be fake.
Oh no, it's hype, but
yeah,
the price don't. Well, there was
pricing. Yeah,
there was hype. I ain't gonna say there was hype.
Okay,
let's do one more, man, because we got enough. To be honest with you, we got enough shit to do a whole nother part. I think Aaron the Crud we might need to do Aaron the Crud pod style.
Yeah, we'll do that. We the last two. I want you to talk about the AP stuff, but the last 2 that we've got about sneakers and Nike and Freddie will join us on the Aaron the Crud.
If you want to do this, you want to do sneakers or you want to do AP?
You know what? I've got a better idea. Let's do AP. Let's do the sneaker stuff now. The AP stuff we can. I want to cover it on call, so we can do it then. So next week's Friday.
Yeah.
That was our live production there. Pardon for sorry about that.
It is what it is.
Sneakers and Nike are arguing, bro. Last week, because we was going to cover this last week, Sneakers and Nike are arguing because Nike just dropped 1,400 people from the sneakers app, bro. So on that, is it a rebrand? Is it a rehash? Is it strategical planning? Is it logistics? It's not working, so we need to get rid of this? What is it?
I think we're seeing a lot of speculation from sneaker media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could be wrong, obviously. I don't think it's a phase out of the sneakers app. I do think it's a bit logistical, and I do think it's devolution in a way.
I want to say there needs to be an evolution rather than devolution. You need to entice people to use your app. If you're not enticing people to use your app, like there was over the last however so long, then you're not selling your product right, because you're not commercializing it, because that's your marketing that's your marketing tool, that's your marketing app. You've done rehash brands, you've done you've got them, you've done what do you call them, stash pickups, but why have we all forgotten that? Why has it not evolved from that? Why have we not added elements to that? Why have we taken away from that? Why have we not made it more community based off that? So there's a lot of questions I'm asking now, and there's no answers relevant at the moment because we don't know what they're doing. So logistical wise, I think that's the best answer at this moment in time, because what you've the pin on the head and what you just said is probably right. Logistic wise, they need to make it work. That's Sneakers app. Sneakers days vanished for some reason. So and when we talk about rivalry, it was always important that I don't know whether I might be kind of getting this wrong, but wasn't Sneakers Day like a rival to Yeezy Day, or was it vice versa? Because one of them two was competing with each other.
They were in competition with each other. Mm-hmm. But that's Yeezy Day is to Air Max Day as Confirmed app is to Sneakers app.
Yeah.
So it's not Yeezy Day versus Sneakers. It's Sneakers app versus Confirmed app. It's Yeezy Day versus Air Max Day versus Gray Day.
Yeah.
You know,
but that's Confirmed didn't do a show. They did a Yeezy a day where they just drop off the app. We don't see that from Sneakers, but we do see their weekly rotation come back. Cause we see that weekly rotation come back and say like, this was the picks from this week and blah blah blah. So we see elements of that.
Let's just fuck all that other Confirmed and all that shit. The Sneakers app has gone through phases. They added stuff. They took stuff away. They brought stuff back. It's been dry. I think that it was the last part of the part before where I said we haven't seen the sneaker lives like we used to see them. And it's all a result of the climate. The hype around these releases, majority of them, is not there.
Yeah.
Sneakers still sells out pairs. And we still see restocks. We never didn't have restocks after sellouts. So I don't want to put too much on that.
Okay.
However, the climate around sneakers in general is not what it was during the pandemic. The pandemic gave us so many things that are not viable right now.
In normal life. Yeah, in normal life. And that was a cash cow. This is why we write off COVID. COVID was a cash cow. So the question... Yeah, a lot of people. But the question, therefore, is why? Because why not bring the hype? Why not bring the hype yourself? That's your product. So you all right? We know if this product's good, it should sell automatically. But there's no harm in elaborating. There's no harm. I don't understand why. All right. I do understand because you're not paying the forecast for all the people, all the lives, all the production. Now, I understand that. But you don't need that level of production to do a sneakers live. There's storytelling, which
if you're Nike, you do.
Yeah. But so you'll say it sounds like you're saving costs. My question to everybody out there at this moment in time, right? Forget the Gothams. Forget 2026, the Gotham raffle tags, blah blah, all of that stuff. That's fine. Forget going direct to customer because that's what Nike said for the last 2-3 years.
They going
direct to. Yeah.
That was a mistake.
The question now is, when was the last time? It's 5 months in 2026 so far. 5 months. When was the last time Sneakers App gave you a early access? When was the last time they gave you a stash? Was the last time? Not for the guys in the UK.
Here, it's still there. Here,
not here.
And see, that's where with this conversation between us, there are going to be variables because we still get exclusive access over here. It's not for everything. We know they changed it up a little bit with the pre-order thing, and that's kind of been the new model for exclusive access is the pre-orders. They're still doing not stash, but sneaker pass. Just so happens that the last at least the last 3 sneaker passes I've seen have all been for the new store in New York, the Nike Soho store.
Which makes sense.
Right, because they're trying to drive sales to that store.
You're trying to make traffic to the store. Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly. So that's what I've been seeing from sneakers. I'm still seeing sellouts on the pairs that we know and expect to sell out. The blue tile dunks. We know the brick by brick or brick after brick is out of here.
Yeah.
We just saw what dropped yesterday. The Brazil 3s sold out on sneakers.
Yeah.
They released that other retailers. They sold out. They restocked. They sold out again. You know what I'm saying? So
to be honest, the Brazil Freeze sat around the mid-range sizes. You know, the top of the peak for production. It sat around for like until the evening, and then they disappeared. Which is a good sell. Which means it's a good sell.
Yeah. So we still seeing the quote unquote normal things from sneakers. And we still see stuff that don't sell out, sit on sneakers for a week or two. Then they'll push it over to the black and white Nike app. I don't know, bro. I'm not going for what the sneaker media outlets is saying because it's all speculation if you're reading it, especially I think Hype Beast was the main one that I saw where they were citing sources. Oh, I'm sorry, House of Heat. They were citing sources. One former Nike employee made claims, and then there was other sources that they said 90% of sneakers-related launch operations may be impacted, and that's just that statement is full speculation.
Yeah, it's just speculation. It's just a clickbait. Until Nike make an official statement, we won't be able to tell what they're going to do with the sneakers. But let me just press this because I sometimes
without this press ring concealed the Shoot Dog podcast.
So Nike is a sporting brand, right? Mm-hmm. They specialize in running, right? And basketball and soccer. And all the other sports, tennis and all that stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Why you could make that app so much better than it is. You know, I don't know why I even pressed that consent button because I could go on for like an hour about how you can make the sneakers that great, because there's so much you can do with it. There's so much you can do with it, and they're just not utilizing it. For me personally, if you're a sporting brand, you could do a lot more in terms of health and fitness to kind of interact with your audience. You don't need to. You don't need to make it just a selling app.
That's what the Nike. That's what the Nike app is for.
Okay, maybe they might merge that with the sneakers. I don't know, but there's definitely been a de-evolution, like you said at the start. Definitely been a de-evolution. Whether it's being felt in the States or outside the States, we're seeing it here in the UK. So
it is what it is, bro. I mean, they sneakers was for specific launches.
Yeah, specialized.
It was for launches. Hype stuff. It was for collaborations. It was for the sneaker community. And the sneaker community is not what it was when the sneakers app started. At the height of the sneaker community, or not even the community, the height of the community, at the height of the pandemic, when sales were at an all-time high, it was not the sneaker community that was driving the changes to the app. It was bots. It was resellers having multiple accounts and all that shit that changed the way the app worked. And they adapted according to what they felt like they needed to do. I'm not going to say that they did anything in particular to appease the community in spite of their own goals, because it kind of has to be a dual thing. You want to make the community happy while also reaching your own goals and being viable.
And successful.
Make the operation got to make sense. But if it ends, which this report from House of Heat is predicting that it'll be over in 12 to 18 months. All right. But what if it's not? What if it is, and what if it's not? Like, I mean, it's not going. Will it be an unceremonial demise? Sure. Because a lot of us, people talk crazy about the sneaker app. And I know a lot of people say, I don't go on this thing. I ain't had no W's and blah, blah, blah. I've said it. I still go on the app. I'm not on it all the time. I'm not active with everything that they post on the app, because I don't care about every product that they put on the app.
Mm-hmm.
But do I still use it? Sure. I'm using next week when the Nigels come out. You know what I'm saying? But
for me,
I feel like some people are over speculating.
Yeah, I'm from a state's point of view, I agree 100%. But from a outside of the state's point of view, and this is my UK point of view, I've not opened the sneakers app. Okay, in 2026, I've opened the sneakers app 5 times, and that's one a month, because the retailers are doing it better than Nike outside in London, in the UK. The retailers are doing it better than Nike. But it's their prerogative to do that anyway, because they want to sell the sneakers that Nike gave them. So there's definitely some sort of, when you talk about the evolution, you're right. It doesn't. You don't feel it, but we do. The de-evolution has started already from outside of the States. We're not seeing as much interaction with the sneakers app. Well, I do get notifications with sneaker stories inside there's pics and stuff like that. But for real, That's the only time Sneakers App ever contacts me. But I do most of my buying off the Sneakers App, bro.
But this is the thing. It's not our fault.
No, of course it's not.
Resale ruins things for us. Period.
Of course, resale ruins things for a lot of people. We're gonna get into that in Sneaker Court, but like it ruins a lot. It does ruin a lot because, like, all of a sudden, your marketing milestone. We talk about milestones in terms of making sure you hit these parameters. But when your milestones are created to a resale format rather than your core audience, this is what happens. When you don't
wait. No.
Go on.
What?
Go on. So from COVID, let's talk about logistics. From COVID to the sales they did from COVID, that was a phenomenon that happened, that the world shut down for how many years. So that was a phenomenon. But the sales predictions from COVID, you moved into normal working life, knowing the fact that the parameters didn't exist, but you kept the same parameters for selling your sneakers, and that was Donahoe. And to double down on that, because you thought the trend was going to carry on post-COVID, you just doubled down and made more product. So your
Sneakers App.
No. But your parameters haven't changed. So your logistics of selling sneakers to your regular customers pre-COVID changed. But you didn't. Once COVID was over, the people that were there for the trend and the monetary value and the resale went on to other things and moved away. But your production didn't change. Your milestones didn't change. The atmosphere within Nike didn't change. It then kind of diluted to its customers. Customers didn't see the actions. Customers didn't see the same feedback in COVID through the Sneakers App, through the reset, through the platforms. You've had a new CEO. All the fluctuations has got us to where we have, and now we're talking about getting potentially rumors of getting rid of one of the most successful apps in COVID. So, and that came from Donahoe.
I don't think that has much to do with the app itself, though.
No, but it's not got nothing to do with the app. It's got to do with the fact that you didn't evolve and change the structure of your business, and it affected the whole system.
The app changed and adapted to the resale culture.
And that's what I'm trying to say. But it hasn't gone back to the core people that's still here.
That was the point of the changes that it made, adding the anti-bot protections and getting certain accounts out of there and all that. That was the point of that. Exclusive access and all the other things that the Sneakers app changed.
So the other question that I have then for you, bro, is it too expensive to run? Right, in this climate.
If most of the shit that's dropping on the app don't sell out, probably.
So then what you said at the start, this de-evolution is correct for this. You have to de-evolve, take a couple of steps backwards to move 4 steps forwards.
And like I just said a couple minutes ago, it's the reseller's fault.
Yeah,
it's not the community's fault. It's not the people who actually care. The people who care get online and say, I don't want to deal with Sneakers app because I can't never cop. That's not a result of the people who actually want to put the sneakers on feet, which is what the app was designed to provide.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of people's criticisms are bullshit to me, because when they do these little editorials and the lives and all that shit, guess who don't care? The resellers. But who's there? But who's there when the releases happen? The resellers.
We are. Oh yeah. We are the resellers are. We are. But they're not now. Now it's slightly changed now because resellers are only looking at certain things. So majority of the time when sneakers come out, who's there that want it and it's not a hype release? We are. That's changed because resellers ain't picking up those GRs anymore.
No, they fucked it up just like they fuck up everything else.
Yeah, and talking about massive f ups. Let's move on to the last segment of the show.
When resale is too high.
Damn reseller. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion, and the executioner this week. It's all over the news. It's gone global. And to all of the watch heads out there, welcome to the world of resale. It was there before, and now you're having your own little COVID moment. I'm going to say COVID moment because it went absolutely crazy. This feels like the Off-Whites again. Off-White 10s that came out were hard to get. By the way, AP and Swatch has literally just said these ain't limited. So I don't know why you're going crazy for them because they will be available once it's all said and done. There was apparently rumors that there were 100 pairs in store. That's fine because it's not limited. So you guys going crazy over a $400 watch or a £300 watch and trying to like maximize the cost right this moment in time because that's the only time you're going to get this after a month or so. Probably settle down, but you guys went absolutely crazy for these AP Swatch watches, and now you know how me and Q feel when we have very, very hyped releases. You want to elaborate on that, bro?
These are not watch people.
No, of course they're not, bro.
It's resellers.
Yeah. The Royal Oak from 1979 is what these watches were based on. And everybody went loopy for something that's not limited. So, do you want to give a bit more background before I give my verdict, bro?
I mean, it's like you said, it's the design of these Royal Pops is based on the Royal Oak. AP is a traditional high-end watch manufacturer. Royal Oaks go anywhere from 20 to 30,000 and up, depending on who you're talking to and where you're trying to get one from. A lot of fakes out there. I imagine there'll be a lot of fakes of this Royal Pop also. AP did a nice thing by trying to make it more affordable, making a more affordable version. The Royal Oak was a pocket watch in its inception. Therefore, the Royal Pop starts as a pocket watch. There are watch brands and makers and repair shops that are making bands for them so they can be converted to a wristwatch.
Very dope, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what AP has to do with the actual wristbands. If it was me, if I was AP, who is being operated by a black man at this point, I would sell the wristband accessories myself. But
Spawn.
Yeah, it's nasty what these vultures
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go.
From sneakers to Pokemon to now this AP Royal Pop.
Yeah, and if I was AP, I would do a commercial with those wristbands. By the way, thank you Q for highlighting that because
Not to
that's
be
absolutely
used
dope.
without the express written consent of the Shoe Dog Podcast.
And I would say it ain't AP without the wristband. Simple as advert, and then lock it down.
No, it is.
So all those,
The Royal Oak started. As
I know. I know. But just to make it a bit of a gimmick, if you want to sell the product through AP or Swatch, just make a little commercial and then to eradicate all the other non-AP wristbands if you wanted to. But that's a business thing. But talking about this situation, I want to elaborate what Q just basically said. 2 days before the release, there was no pictures. Into the release, a couple of days into the release again, everyone went crazy because there was mock-ups. Welcome to the world of mock-ups, because that's what we get on in the sneaker world. And then 2 days before they dropped, they said there was apparently rumored there was 100 pairs in store. So it got locked down in London because like Westfield's London, boom, done. West London. It got locked down in, I think, some parts of the States. In Japan, all over the world. So yeah, these are not watch people. these are resellers. They want to profit off your money, and there's gonna be a lot of fakes. This is like the Travis Scott Mocha once. Like if you can't get it from the retailers, do not get them from the second-hand market. That's all I'm saying. Anything you want to say, bro?
No.
Welcome to the life of a sneakerhead, because now you guys, your watch heads, are about to realize what we've been talking about for the last 10 years or more. And on that note, guilty. It's been 3 weeks back to back, except for last week, where we've been talking about resellers spoiling it for everybody. And if you don't think this is going to spoil it for everybody, there's not going to be a first come first serve for anybody going in the future if this carries on. And I think it's probably a bit too late now, because I think a lot of people woken up about exclusive limited stuff. And if you knew about watches, you knew this was coming. Like we saw a lot of releases last year, 2 years ago or a couple of years ago. Walked past a Swatch shop, and sneakers, we realized that there's a queue outside Swatch. So yeah, this was coming. This was always going to come. Trends move, and this is absolutely diabolical from the resale platforms and the resellers themselves. So taking good things away from people. So it's a hat trick of sneaker courts where we've actually discussed it. Do better, because you're going to lose the opportunity to get yourself into first come first serves. Like we weren't seeing this years ago. Well, I don't understand why this new generation or the new resellers are just trying to get ahead of the curve by just shutting it down for everybody. So I don't understand that. But yeah, if you want your first comes first, stop being stupid in public. That's all I want to say. Guilty. Be decent people and stop fucking around with the money. What you want to say? Anything you want to say, bro?
Y'all stupid.
Yeah, 100%. Hold on. Wolf Grey 5s. We had the VAAs. Now we got the Swatches. What else was there, bro? There's been so many situations.
Whatever that
Pokemon
release was.
Yeah. It's crazy out here. Yeah, do better. That's what I gotta say.
This man adjusting his wig like a baseball hat. I'm done.
When resale is too high.
Damn reseller. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Hey, I got it wrong. Yo, bro, It's been back to back to back to back to back. Stop destroying shops to get product. The Pokemon with the Sports Direct, the bloody fives with the what do you call it in All-Star Weekend, and then we had this bloody thing where they just shut down, or Swatch just shut down all the shops, like pretty much all the shops globally, because they knew the chaos that's going to ensue.
It's really a bunch of bullshit because, like, they came out and said it wouldn't be limited. They should have probably did that in the first place.
Yeah, and they would have shut down the situation totally.
I don't think it would have mattered as much. It might have made a difference, but I don't think it would have made a difference in desirability. I don't think it would have stopped the products from selling out. Most of the shops, or if not all of the shops, were doing one watch per person.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the resale value is going to be there. Can't say how high it's going to go, but
I think they shut it down. Yeah, at the moment it's going for like 1,400 to like $2,000. So it's kind of in the retrospect of what the Off-White releases were doing when they first came out. I think they shut that down just because of the worry that somebody probably get robbed or fights will outbreak or something will get stolen or stuff like that. So they just shut it down sensibly as well before it even escalated.
It's all goofball shit, man. I mean,
yeah.
And they can't. I mean, they did it online. It's gonna get botted out. So, do you spend the money on the extra security to do first come first serve and deal with the consequences of possible property value destruction, or do you deal with the cost of high-level bot protection?
So there's different parameters: security, staff, insurance, property versus online bot protection. What's safer, bro?
Safer would be bot protection.
There's your answer.
But we don't know how expensive that is.
Yeah, but there's your answer.
Especially for worldwide. Like,
yeah,
who's to say if you can get the same assurances globally?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, plus, you probably losing. They want the foot traffic.
Yeah,
but,
it makes it easy.
How many people can you have in the store trying to make general purchases when you got 1,000 people outside trying to buy the same thing?
You can't. Unfortunately, you can't. You have to shut down the store for that, please. Right, on that, let's get to some discounts, bro.
There was the one guy who went online recorded himself at the Nike outlet in the Philippines, where they had buy one, get one free on a lot of different pairs, particularly the blue gradient of the Air Max 95. I wish I knew him, because you're going to bring me back a pair of them shits. Sure.
For sure.
Adidas has given some creative control to one Young Thug, and he has created a variant of two different sneakers that is called the Spider F50 4Motion Adi Zero. It's two different silhouettes that he borrowed from to make this sneaker. So if y'all Adidas fans and or Young Thug fans, check that out. It's cool. It's kind of cool.
I think he's onto something. If I'm honest, Young Thug is definitely onto something. Keep doing that. Trust me.
Not a
I see
bad
something.
silhouette. I ain't gonna hate.
Yeah.
Florida. Oh, Florida. Florida investigates ChatGPT in being connected to a shooting that took place at Florida State University. I don't know if you thought that was where I was going or not, but that's where I'm at.
No, I thought there's been cases of loads of been cases of situations where AI is told stuff, but I thought you were going to talk about the open chat G or open AI trying to get your bank accounts linked to your AI.
Oh, come on, man. It's too much AI shit. Y'all don't want me to do that.
No.
If I can make the whole discount about AI if y'all want me to.
No. Crack on.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have to hold back discount stories just because I don't want it to be all AI. I'm dead ass serious too. FIFA.
Ooh.
The FIFA World Cup is tanking. Now,
Yeah.
the stadiums will probably be full. But I tell you what won't be full is them hotel rooms. All
Nobody's
the projections that these hotels been making, it's not smart to travel, especially to the U.S. Countries getting banned, getting taxed just to be able to come into the country.
Getting deported.
No. Fuck the tariffs. The deportation part does have something to do with it. But there are countries that are banned. Like you can't physically travel to the U.S. without paying thousands of dollars to enter the country, let alone having to pay the thousands for ticket prices,
there's
the thousands for hotels and transportation and all that.
There's been many countries that have literally said, let's boycott the World Cup.
I'm with it. They shutting down sections of the highway here in Atlanta because of the World Cup. What
they should do is it a trilogy of nations? Like is it Mexico, Canada, and
three
the US,
different countries? Yeah.
And
there's multiple cities in the U.S. Atlanta is one. Just give it
to like Canada and South America. Fuck the rest.
The decisions have been made. It's been too much money spent already. The fact of the matter is, a lot of these hotels was looking at raising their prices. They done sectioned off floors and got special this and that, anticipating all the sales they was going to make from the World Cup. It ain't happening. All them jerseys, them goofy-ass, expensive-ass jerseys they making, they going to sit on the goddamn shelf until they go on heavy sale. And probably end up in outlet stores.
I also heard FIFA. I'm not happy.
FIFA's trash. It don't matter how the fuck FIFA feel. They trash. As an organization. Trash.
Mm-hmm. I double down on that.
Adidas Fear of God Basketball 3. The picture's out there. We already know Jerry done left. But they still have the right to sell this Fear of God Basketball 3. It's the last Fear of God basketball shoe you're going to see from Adidas. Unless they decide to retro it based on whatever contracts they got in place with Jerry. But yeah, it's coming. So if you're into that sort of thing, look out for that. Nike.
Hey.
Air Force One Scream. Scream.
Okay.
That's a good looking fucking shoe right there. That's how you make an Air Force One around Halloween. We were just talking about this about a month ago, probably.
Yeah. Sneakers.
This how you make a fucking Halloween sneaker.
I'm trying to look for it now.
Look it up. Hurry up, too, because you're holding up my discounts.
No, go on, Karen.
As I said earlier, the Reebok G Unit is returning. Has been confirmed by Tony Yayo on his podcast, July 2026. So if y'all into G Unit sneakers and apparel, Reebok gonna have it for you.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Slash marks, dirt marks, tire marks.
Yeah. Y'all check it out if y'all ain't seen it. That Scream Air Force One is nice. Our Coca-Cola times Adidas. Superstar 1 and 2. What the fuck is a Superstar 2? I don't know. Sambas, Audistar Control 5, F50 Mega Ride, and the Climacool 1 will all be a part of the Coca-Cola Adidas collaboration.
Ooh.
I like Coca-Cola. It's an Atlanta company. Mm-hmm. But goddamn it, I don't want no Coca-Cola sneakers. If they was Nikes, I wouldn't want them. I'm just saying. Maybe I would. Kwanzaa Jones becomes the first Black woman majority owner of an MLB team. San Diego Padres. Along with her husband. I didn't write his name down, but it ain't about him. It's about Miss Jones. Her first name is Kwanzaa and her last name is Jones. You can't have a more Black name than Kwanzaa Jones.
Kwanzaa Jones. Sounds like a superhero.
Right. Shout out to Kwanzaa Jones, first Black woman majority owner of a Major League Baseball team.
Long time coming, man. Long time coming.
Facts. Speaking of Chat GPT, if y'all still on it, I got off it. A while back. Chat GPT has been discovered to be sharing data with Google and Meta.
Yeah, of course, it's all together in it together, bro.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
and last but certainly not least, I don't know if y'all had this company in other countries, but there's a company called Cars for Kids. I've been seeing this commercial majority of my life. To the point where the little song is stuck in my head. 1877 cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids.
Oh, bro.
Today.
No advertisement.
That's how the song goes. No, it's not an advertisement because it has been discovered that Cars for Kids is a Zionist scam.
Really?
It's a company where you donate automobiles, and it said that they accept real estate as well. Yeah. You can donate cars, boats, motorcycles, planes, and houses also.
And a t-shirt off your back.
Right. They might as well take any goddamn thing. But they don't want nothing cheap, nah. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
You donate your vehicles and properties to this company that's marketed itself as a charity for at least 20 years. The state of, I think it's the state of California who said, nah, y'all got to take these fucking billboards down because it was discovered that Cars for Kids only benefits Jewish communities in the northeastern United States. Controversial communities, might I add.
Yeah. Let's just say controversial rather than Jewish. I think I like to say that more.
Zionist
It's always, yeah, that's the one.
communities.
Zionist communities. So I was just thinking actually when you mentioned that. Actually lost my trail of thought. Yeah, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's horrendous, bro. Like, I would never ever donate to a charity. Like, I think half of these charities are rubbish, man. Like, donate to donkeys and all of that stuff. Like, what? Yeah.
Listen, I ain't got nothing against no religious group
No.
on the planet, but I do have things against isms.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the isms that I do not support. So if you're going to be charitable to all or none.
All inclusive rather than exclusive. That's
right. That ain't what charity's supposed to be about.
Yeah, exactly that, bro. But yeah, it's a crazy world out there. It's crazy world out. But those Scream Air Force Ones are super dope, man. I like them. Okay, cool. The last topic of this week that I enjoy because we talk about it. Okay, the good and the bad and the ugly from this week. So the good has to go to PJ Tucker for being one of the most awesome sneakers out there. So PJ Tucker, you're one awesome mother effer. Let's just say that. Right. The bad of this week is... Look, I don't want to catch you resellers next week doing the same thing that you did this week and a week before that and a week before that and a week before that. 2026, learn, educate, evolve, and be better people. That's all I got to say. That's the bad for this week. And the ugly for this week, bro. You just showed us the Scream Air Force Ones. Now, I'm just hoping that you don't scream at these pairs because these are horrendous, bro. This is in the same mantra as an Air Force One. This is probably the most ghetto Air Force One, if I'm honest, because let me show you. Hold on, if I can get this up. Hold on.
Pause.
Thank you, bro. I needed that. Where is this? All right, cool. There you go, bro. Look at these. These are called the Air Force Steel Toe Caps. This is the ugly for this week. Hold on. I have to rate this guy. He made a New York style Air Force One. Let me just refresh it because I want to show you the shoe because it's a custom shoe. Shout out to the guy, but like that's crazy, bro. Is it the ugly for this week or is it the spectacular for this week? I don't know, but let me know, bro. What's your thoughts?
Shout out to the Atlanta Braves. Hottest team in baseball right now.
All right, cool. That was the good, the bad, the ugly for this week, bro. I know I got you because you just divert to a different subject. Hey, those are naughty.
Shout out to the Atlanta Braves, the hottest team in baseball. Atlanta Braves Air Max 1 in hand at my house. Not for sale.
Hey.
Never for sale. Atlanta on the bike. Atlanta on the inside. What is that? Velvet? Look at it. Look at it now. And the ATL on the front, inspired by the TBS logo. R.I.P. Ted Turner.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ted Turner. Okay, cool. That was the show for this.
Story on the next part or the next recording that we do.
Yeah, that was the show this week. Thank you. I know it was quite a long show because we missed last week, but that we were just doing catch-ups. And we still got more for the Air in the Crud, so join us on Air in the Crud.
Yeah, pod style.
Yeah, we've got 2 subjects to cover there. Catch us on Tuesday on Patreon. That's the only way. This only place you can catch us on. But yeah, that was a show, bro. That was interesting.
Y'all be careful out here, and be smart. Gas prices are through the fucking roof. Midterms are coming up. Be aware. Pay attention. Don't get all your information from one place, because odds are they lying. They repeating the same lies across a lot of these traditional media platforms. Don't go for the propaganda. Don't go for the bullshit. If you're on Twitter, don't listen to the motherfuckers on Twitter. They got a bunch of bullshit going on over there.
Oh yeah. That platform's toxic.
This is getting worse too. Don't listen to these motherfuckers wearing them red hats. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, and they will not know what the fuck they talking about. Okay? That's a fact.
All I gotta say is, do your before and do your after. Before, after. What do you want? Before or after? That's your choices.
Man, gas $4 in Georgia. I ain't seen that shit since the shortage in 2008. This shit is nasty out here. Anyway, have a great day, great week, great month. Let's have a great year. Let's make it a better year. Buy what you like. Rock what you like. Don't believe the hype, because the hype ain't real. And remember, sneakers nor Swatch AP watches make you cool. You make the sneakers and the Swatch AP watches cool.
Yeah, that's the one. You definitely make those AP watches and sneakers cool. Do a little bit more self-thinking. It's important to question what's actually happening out there at the moment. That's all I've got to say.
The Braves up 3-0 right now. Hottest team in baseball. Fuck the Red Sox.
And on that note, peace out.
Peace.